Um, so welcome, most powerful woman in network marketing. Guys, go ahead and let me know your energy levels. Drop from a 1 to a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. We can be honest. Where are you guys at with your energy? 10 being like you're all out, you're here, you're fully focused, you're ready to really learn, absorb. And you're feeling the energy. 1 being like, dude, I need like a freaking 10 energy sticks. Okay, a 10, 10, 10. I love it, Bonnie. I love it. Okay, awesome. So for those of you guys that do not know me, if this is your first running to the top call, my name is Danny. I have been in network marketing for the last 2.5 years with Ma and Nate since October of 2020. And so I've been in 3 different network marketing companies. My first year in network marketing, I built a team, an organization of 200 individuals. And when I was really searching for a place where I can be authentic to really build a business for the long run, I lost my team. So I've built teams, I've lost teams. I've been in the trenches. I've traveled across the country, really building in person. That was something that I really did my first year in network marketing, and I met a lot of different trainers. And so the information that I'm going to share with you guys today is not something that I got from YouTube. Okay, this is not something that I got from a free podcast episode. This is something I invested $10,000 to get. Okay, so this training is not from my own mind. Okay, this is a training from Dan Fire. He is a beast in network marketing. Okay, so even in the lows, the doubts, I want to talk to that person. If that's you right now, if you're feeling like, dude, I don't know if network marketing is for me. I don't know if like I could do this. Look, I literally dropped everything to go all in this industry. And if I've even had those doubts, and one thing that I really has really held me on is that growth. And I've never lost sight of why I started. I never lost sight of that energy and that inspiration that I felt, that feeling of being alive and fulfillment to make me leave college behind and go all in here. And so if that is you, it's okay to be where you are. And I just want to talk to you for a second. It's okay to be where you are. We're going to have seasons like that. And hopefully you guys feel inspired after this call, and hopefully you can really take an eagle eye out at your business versus being like magnifying glass here. Okay, sometimes we need help really getting the big picture. Okay, so Dan Fire is somebody that I just hopped off a mastermind with him this past Saturday. Him and his wife made $200,000 last week. And so this is training that you cannot find anywhere else. And I'm so pumped to really share it with you guys. So we're going to be talking about recruiting up. Okay, drop a 1 in the chat if you've ever heard about the term recruiting up. Okay, drop a 2 if you've never heard about recruiting up. You're like, I don't even know what that means. Okay, no, 1. Okay, 1. Okay, 2. Awesome. Okay, so I had heard that term before, but no one really broke it down for me. Like, okay, recruiting up, like, what does that really mean? How do I do that? Okay, maybe you're just starting your business. Maybe you're like, dude, I don't even know, like, really the comp plan. I don't know, like, I don't feel fully confident, right? Maybe you're still relying on tools. You're still relying on your upline. You're still relying on the team. And that's fine to be where you're at. But I'm going to be so real with you because he was so freaking real with us. I'm going to be the tough coach tonight because we all need a tough coach in our life to really wake us up, because I'm here to let you guys know that this is not a demo round. This is not a practice round of your life. This is the real thing. Every single day counts. And I'm going to dive into the 3 different levels of recruiting. And hopefully you guys understand. Okay, so say you're a 7 when it comes to the skill sets that you need to really build a successful network marketing business. All right. If you guys do not know the skill sets, it's prospecting, inviting, presenting, following up, launching, getting a new teammate started, promoting events. Okay, those are the 7 skill sets that every single network marketer needs to really build their way to the top. All right. So be dedicated to building the skill sets. Okay, so I'm going to really go over the first 5 skills. I'm going to give you guys like real tangibles to leave this call with. Okay, so you're level 1, right? So say you're a 7 when it comes to those skills, right? Say you're a solid 7. Usually when people start their network marketing business or building for honestly however many years they're in, they usually recruit down. So say you're a 7, they usually go for a 6 because they feel comfortable talking to a 6. They usually go for a 5. So if you're building your look, that's how I'm building my business right now. Okay, so he really gave us some tough love. So say you do, okay, so this is the way you're recruiting, right? This is your mindset when it comes to recruiting. Say you recruit a 6. What is that 6 going to recruit? A 5, a 4. What is that 5 4 going to recruit? A 3, a 2. So my question to you is, do you want to work another job or do you want to build a long-lasting business? Okay, because you have to really get, and this is why every single top leader says, look, you have to really build confidence. You have to really believe in what it is that you're talking about. Okay, this is the only way you're going to be able to recruit up. Okay, so the different levels. And you guys, we can be totally honest on this call. So if you identify yourself at a certain level, go ahead and let us know in the chat. This is a no shame, no guilt. We're one big family type call. Okay, we're here to grow together. Okay, so level 1. This is when you are just looking for anybody to sign up with you. You're like, you know what, I'll take your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, whoever. Okay, you're looking for anybody to sign with. You're accepting anybody. Okay, you're pouncing at anything. You know, you're just begging for anybody to sign up with you. You think you only need 2 or 3 people to ever recruit to be successful in this business. Maybe you're somebody that gives other people, your recruits to other people, to your team to help them build. This is a level 1 mindset. Okay. Maybe you're fronting people the money. I've done that before. Never played out well. Okay. So this is a level 1 mindset. And I need you guys to understand this. When he told me this, y'all, I was like, how have I not heard of this statistic? 90% of people in network marketing will never recruit anybody, not one person. Okay, 90% of people in network marketing. So when you look at the numbers, look, if you've recruited one person, you're the top 10% of network marketers. So I want to go ahead and applaud you. Okay, but understanding that 90% of people that start network marketing, they'll never recruit anybody. That means you really need to direct your focus towards certain people, towards people that are really giving you the energy, people that really share the vision. Okay. And the reason why most people will never recruit anybody is because they get discouraged after 1 or 2 no's. They go through their list, or they say they hit their list, or they hit everybody on their Instagram, but they got rejected 1 or 2 times and they're like, yeah, no, I'm out. Right? If that's been you at some point, it's fine. Look, you're on this call, so I'm pretty sure you want to go pro here. Okay, being on a call at 9 p.m. Okay, so level 2, moving to level 2. Okay, what is level 2? This is where you're understanding that the business doesn't start until your team member starts the business. Let me say that again. You understand that the business does not start until your team member, your business partner starts and buys their product pack. That is when your real job starts. Okay, we've lost the skill of launching our people, of really working with them. Are you telling your person to build a list, or are you building a list with them? Are you telling your people to go invite, or are you helping them invite their people? If 90% of people in network marketing will never recruit anybody, how many people do you think that you recruit coming in, they're going to do the things that you tell them to do? They might write down people that they think that will say yes to them. That's where the majority of people fall in. But once you understand, this is a little side note that I got from a training today. This is a little side note. One of the best skill sets that you can have in network marketing is tap rooting your people. That means coming from a headspace and a mindset of, okay, I'm treating every single person like they can be my next 6-figure earner, but I'm also treating every single person like they're going to leave my business tomorrow. What does that mean? That means I'm going to taproot them, tap into their network, because I need to talk to their network. All right. This is not a call for the tourist. This is a call for person that wants to go pro. Okay. I'm going to talk to their network. And guess what? The people they introduce me to, whoever starts, I'm going to taproot their network. Okay. This is a huge skill set when it comes to network marketing. Okay. But that's level 2. So it's not about the sign up. It's about partnering with people that you want to build the business with. Okay. So yeah, we get adrenaline. Oh my gosh, a new market partner. Like, yeah, me too. It's not about just signing the person up. It's about, okay, who do I really want to build a legacy with? Who do I really want to build a feel-good business with? Who can share the vision with me? Who is hungry? Who do I want to invest my time with? Right? Getting people to actually work with versus just being a salesperson and selling them a pack. All right. This is when you go from the mindset of going from, okay, who can I close today? Who can I close today? Every single conversation, I got to close them. I got to close them. I got to close them. I got to close them, versus let me educate this person. Let me help this person understand what this business can do for them. Let me understand that many people don't really understand network marketing and what it can give them. Let me help educate them. All right. So instead of recruiting people that need you, you're choosing people that you want to work with so you guys can win together. So think about this. Think about, I don't know if y'all got chosen for the teams. I never really got chosen for dodgeball in school. I'm not really an athletic person. But think about back in grade school, who would you choose if you were picking your team in dodgeball in school or some type of thing, right? Dodgeball. You're a team captain, you're picking your team. There's going to be 2 types of people that you choose to be part of your team. Person A is the person that you love, your best friend, the person that you want to spend time with, maybe your crush, right? But this is the person that you want to spend time with, the person that you love. And then 2, you're going to pick the best freaking people. Like, oh, I'm going to pick Maria because I know she can freaking, she's got an arm on her. I'm going to win with her on my team. So why wouldn't we become adults and we get into this business? We don't think about that. We want to go for the people that are sitting in the back of the room, the people that aren't self-developing, the people that don't see the vision, the people that are afraid to talk to their friends, right? So people that want to work with you, people who are hungry. These are the things that I look for. And the reason I say these 3 things is because I got this from Eric Worre, and he's somebody that I consider my mentor. Somebody who's hungry, somebody who's teachable. You can't work with anybody who's not willing to unlearn and relearn, who's not willing to do the work. And then 3, somebody who believes in what you believe in, the business, their values. You guys share values of character. You guys can build a feel-good business together. Okay, this is the mindset of level 2. You don't want to say yes to everybody. This person's asked me 1,010 questions. Okay, forget it. I already showed you everything, right? Versus people that are self-starters. All right. Now level 3. Okay. So level 3, this is where you find people who are actually leaders. And being honest, this level 3 makes me very, very nervous. Okay. And it's very intimidating to me, but this is where you're finding people who are already leaders, because really think about this. This is what he was saying. Totally shifted my paradigm. You can recruit one person that gives you 0 volume and ask you 1,000 questions and gets it on your last freaking nerve because you told them the same thing 15 times and they're still not doing it. Or you can recruit that one person that completely changes your business, that soars, that self-starter. So he gave these examples. If I'm at a church, I want to recruit the pastor. If I'm at a yoga class, I want to recruit the yoga teacher. If I'm at an event, I want to recruit the speaker. How can I talk to those people? So when you're thinking about how you can recruit up, you have to become more of that attractive person that person wants to get to know. Yeah, tell me about what it is that you do. I'm very interested. How can you become that person? So why look for people that need to develop when you can look for people that are already developed, was his question. It's not saying, yeah, no, you're going to turn down people who, because I was that person. I was not developing. I was partying all the time, drinking like crazy, not caring about my future. So I was that person that needed help developing. So I'm not saying to completely turn that eye, but this is really, hopefully it got me thinking of like, let me shift my perspective on who I can build this business for it to feel good for me. So this is his first, and this little side note too, but he said that the first thing that he does when he recruits somebody is he asks them, who are the first two people that come to mind, first two self-starters, the two most important people in your life? Who are they? Introduce me to them. Okay, this is what he does. He literally goes straight into it and says, who are the first two people? Okay, so this is going to be a time of self-reflection. Okay, so going back to those skill sets, right? The 5, when it comes to recruiting, the last 2 is onboarding and then promoting events. So we're not going to talk about those. The first 2 most important people in your life. It could be the most 2 important people. So I would say first 2 most important people in your life. Who's the first 2 people in your life that when you think about who can kill this business and really take it to the top, who are those 2 people that you think about that comes to your mind immediately? Who are 2 people that you know who are self-starters? Who are 2 people that you know who are leaders? So the first skill set of network marketing, okay, finding people. Who's ever felt like they ran out of people to find? Whoever, like, I'm gonna go ahead and drop me a 1 because I'd be sometimes feeling like that, like, who else do I talk to? Where are my people at? I don't know. Okay, but this is a skill set that you learn, okay? So it's fine if you feel that way. So you want to first, of course, identify who's that person that I want to build something with. Pick the places where, think about the places you hang out and the events that you go to meet people that you want to work with. Where do the high level people hang out? What Facebook groups do they hang out in, for example? What networking events do they go to, right? This is probably where you get uncomfortable to put yourself out there to meet new people, okay? You can ask for referrals to build authentic relationships. So asking other people, maybe you probably do. I know you do. You have people, we all have people in our current network. Maybe they're our mom's friends, or maybe there's somebody who are the people that who are voted most successful or most likely to succeed in high school. Like, who are these different people? And asking people who they know, different people that you meet throughout life. Okay. You want to connect with people who are already successful, people that have energy, people that maybe they're not even successful, but maybe they just have good energy, right? You identify that person that you want to work with. Okay. He said, a little side note, he says something he does is, how are you finding these people? Instead of direct messaging people, he reacts to people's stories, because it's like him responding to, they started the conversation versus us hopping into their messages, their inbox. I was doing that. And you also want to take a truthful look. Okay, I've been doing some re-looking at my content, but digital, what is, how are you positioning yourself on your business card, aka your social media? Okay. Do they see you at your best, or do they see somebody that is confident in what they do? Do they see somebody that knows what they're talking about? Do they see somebody that is still a little scared to talk about the business that they're in? Are you talking about the business? Are you coming from a place of servitude? Or are you coming from a place of I'm hunting you down and you need to join my team so I can catch a check? All right. How are you positioning yourself on social media? This is where you're going to talk about things, not just the business, but talking about things that you're about, things that you love. And honestly, this was really hard for me to do because I felt like this is all I do full time. And network marketing has just been my life the past 2 years, no lie. Like this is all I've done. And so it really took me some time to really say, okay, who is Danielle? Like what else do I like to do? And so talking about incorporating these other things, like you're a human, you like things. These are these common denominators, how you meet your people and how they know you're their person. And this is going to be a challenge. Okay. So, star this right here. Okay. Make a video about your story. Even if you've done it already, go ahead and make another video about your story. And I say my challenge to you is doing that within the next 24 to 72 hours. Okay. Making a video about your story. And making a new list of people that would really enrich your business, not somebody that you need to fill in a market partner position, but somebody who would really bring value to your business. Make that list. Okay. So just a few examples. Number 2, invitation, how to invite, the second skill of network marketing. Okay. Oh, rate yourself. I forgot to say this. Rate yourself on these skill sets as I'm talking about them on a scale of 1 to 10. You don't have to share. This is for you being honest with yourself, because this is how you're going to grow and where you're going to see like the gap, like saying, okay, I'm not recruiting because I'm a 4 out of 10 in finding people. That was my rate. Where are you at inviting? A scale of 1 to 10, 1 being horrible, you like not existent, and 10 being like you the top of the top. All right. Inviting. And this is something, you can't be afraid of the invitation. You can't be afraid of inviting somebody to check out the business that you have, especially if you're coming from a place of serving others. So he is somebody, he says he loves voice messages for invites. He does voice messages. And you can say something like, hey, Demi, listen, this is crazy. I've honestly been thinking about you so much the last few days. I have a project I'm launching, and I really just can't stop thinking about how amazing you would be at it and how awesome it would be for us to build it side by side. I was honestly a little nervous to reach out to you, but when I tell you that I truly believe you could kill it, I really believe that with my whole heart, like really something. You know, you're somebody who's just, you're a go-getter, you're a self-starter. And I know when you put your mind to something, you always crush it. I would love to be able to lay it all out for you, to show you everything. So if you see the same thing that I see, because I just think you'd be phenomenal. If not, no worries. No pressure. Okay. If not, no worries. I'm not even sure if it, would be something for you, but let me know how soon you're free for a quick call. If you're open, something like that. Okay. And it's not word for word. I'll just drop this in here so you guys can have it. Not word for word, but just like for an example. Okay. Basically the outline is, hey, listen, this is crazy. I got something wild and I can't stop thinking about you because you're XYZ. Think you'd kill it. Can't guarantee you anything. That's another way to do it. Can't guarantee you anything. It's a pretty big project. A lot of us are working on, but you're one of the first people that I thought about. Let me know how soon you are open for a quick call. Okay. And he said, do these every single day. Do invites every single day. Try to do 3 a day. This is going to be another challenge. It's a challenge for me, and letting you guys know, also challenging you guys with this. Try to do 3 invitations a day for the rest of March. He said 1 month, but I just challenge you guys to do it for the rest of March. 3 invitations a day. And I promise you, you're going to look up and your business is going to look different. You're going to feel different. You going to look different. You're going to talk different. Your invites are going to feel different. Okay. And look, if you're like, dude, like that, just like, I'm out. Like if you're like, I'm out, I can't be doing that. I don't want to invite anybody. Look, you're going to suck. Okay. In the beginning, you're going to suck for your first 10 invites. Okay. You're going to suck maybe for your first 20 invites. Look, my first time I launched my very first network marketing business, I called 200 people. I had no training. I was just on fire. I had one person sign up for my business and they left the very next month. And it was horrible. I look back and I'm so embarrassed, but look, you have to do it over and over to get better. Make 1,000 invitations and I promise you, you'll be amazing at it. Okay. Drop pro in the chat if you're here for the long run. Drop pro in the chat if you're here for the long run, because it's about building the skill sets. It's not about being perfect. You are never perfection is so, if you're looking for perfection, you're procrastinating on your business because perfection does not exist. You're never going to be perfect. So do the invites. Tell them you're nervous. Okay. Be you, be real. This is not, you don't want to be a robot in this business. Be you, be a human. Okay. Awesome. We on a call with all pros. Okay. So the third skill set, presenting. Okay. And I know I'm about to lose a lot of people here. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are pros. Okay. So presenting on a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself. Okay. And you know, I know we have a lot of different calls. We have amazing uplines, which so blessed for it, right? We're on one of the best teams, the best team. Okay. But so we have a lot of tools, but what do you think that high level person, who do they want to start with? Do they want to start with the person that's hiding behind a tool, or do they want to start with the person that created the tool, that has their own op call, that are running their calls, that can literally go with them to a coffee shop, for example, and help them share the plan and show what Monat is about and the vision here just off the fly? Because that's the goal, right? So this presenting skill set of network marketing, it can seem old school, but it's going to help your confidence. And that's what it's about. It's going to help your confidence in the information. You're going to know what you're talking about when you're talking to prospects, when you're doing the invite, you're going to have that confidence. And that's what it's about. Okay. And how you can do this. Look, this is I'm going to give y'all a little side thing. This is a great way to expose your hot market is, hey, look, I need your help. I need to practice my presentation on you. Don't worry, you're not a prospect or anything, but I really want to practice on you before I really do it for real. This would be a great way for you to practice and also share with certain people that you feel like, you're scared to go to, and show them the plan, the full plan. Okay. And ask for their feedback. So this is about just practicing. Okay. And presentation, you're just going over who, right? Who are you? Who is Monat? The what is Monat? What do they get from this? What can they get from this? What are the possibilities? Why Monat? Okay, why Monat? Why this time? Why the timing? We have so many incredible things happening. And this is where I would tie in their why. Okay. Why can Monat be great for the person that you're speaking to, that specific person? And how do they get started? So who, what, why, how is all you really need to go over when you're talking about presenting. Okay. Okay. The follow-up. All right. So the follow-up, rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on following up. And talking about the mindset behind following up. Your purpose in following up is to just really educate, again, really helping them to see what you see for themselves. You're moving people from one impression to the next so they can get educated. So if you are only giving them one op call, it's going to be hard for you to build your business. Okay. Bonnie, look, I'm here for the honesty. Look, I feel you. Okay. It's a skill set. These are skill sets. And how amazing is it that we can be a part of a profession where there's 7 skill sets that we can just learn 7 skill sets. We have mentors, we have teachers to be able to teach us these skill sets. And once we learn these skill sets, we'll be free for the rest of our life. We don't have to go to years of school. Okay. We don't have to do anything crazy. Just learning these skill sets, because I promise you, once you learn these skill sets, you're going to be free for the rest of your life. So that's all. Okay. So you're moving people from one impression to the next impression. I'm going to give you guys a couple of examples of what these impressions can be. Okay. Let me go to impressions. So, first I'll give you guys 8 different ones. Okay. So first can be an informational video. I personally have a sizzle video because Ann Fisher, I don't know if you guys know who she is. She's top earner, 8-figure earner in Monat. She recommended a sizzle video. So I created a sizzle video of my own. I highly recommend you guys to create one. Mine's like 7 minutes. She has hers. I have mine in my bio on my Instagram. You guys can check it out, but she has hers in her bio too. Hers is like 5 minutes. Okay. A sizzle video. This can also be a video that Bianca did or whatever it is, but I recommend some type of informational video. Okay. The next exposure info session can be information videos on the products, on your hero products, on products that would be specific for your person that you're talking to. Okay. There's great videos on YouTube. There's great videos that Monat has on their YouTube channel. It could even be the story behind Monat. If they're a person that like, you just have to know the person that you're talking to. What's their color personality? What are the questions that they're asking, and getting them more information to that specific thing they're asking about. So if you have somebody that's like, I just like want to learn more about the products, like they're a green personality, I don't get it, but they want to know all the things about the products, sending them to that type of that video. Okay. Always before I move them to the next information exposure, what questions do you have for me? What questions can I answer for you? That will give me a hint of, okay, they need to look at the comp plan. They need to look at this video, etc. The third type of exposure follow-up is another conversation or at a private Zoom. Right. So it can be maybe a 3-on-1 or another 1-on-1 with you and them. It could be a private Zoom call that an upline hosting a sideline, or maybe you, some type of private Zoom call. Okay. A weekly opportunity Zoom call, a sample. Okay. You can send them a sample. That's another exposure. We have great sample packs that Monat provides. So sending them a sample is a great exposure for our business. Socials, if they're in person, socials are a great exposure. Just to hang out, right? Like it doesn't always have to be about business, because that conversation is always going to be there, right? It's like if you invite them to go to the movies or go get a drink or whatever, like that conversation is still, like it's still there. You know, it doesn't always have to be a follow-up with business. A 3-way call. Okay. And Bianca talked about this on her leadership call. 3-way calls. That's how they built their business in the beginning. 3-way calls are not dead. Okay. 3-way calls are great. To build authority, to build, allowing them to see another person, hearing from another voice, and hearing another testimony and success story. And then the last one is just straight up saying, look, are you ready? On a scale of 1 to 10, where are you at on getting ready? After about 5 or 6 exposures, like, what's up? So are you ready now? On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you feel like you're at? What else do you feel like you need to know for you to feel like you're ready to get started? Okay. So maybe you have a question of like, okay, well, like, I don't know, like how, like, when do I follow up? Like, okay, so I talked to this person on Saturday and I don't want to be like one of those crazy people that's just like hounding them. Look, honestly, it varies per person, whatever you feel like, but I always recommend like at least the next day. Okay. Condense your exposure times, because let me go ahead and tell you guys from a perspective of somebody who's prospecting me for Melaleuca and just be a preferred customer or something. Y'all, this I feel like she's not serious about her business because she's not followed up with me. And I don't even really want to buy from her because she's not followed up with me. I can tell she's not really serious about her business. And so I'm just imagining coming from this perspective, I'm like, yo, I need to follow up because it just shows how professional you are about your business and how serious you are about your products. Because if you really believe that your products could help me, then you would be following up with me. I would take you more seriously and your product more seriously. So do not be afraid to follow up. Be afraid to not follow up. Okay. So following up could be a smiley face. This is what he does. He literally sends a smiley face sometimes the next day. Just a smiley face. Okay. He'll never do anything weird, like question the message or whatever, like a smiley face, responding to their story, something like that. Bonnie, you got it, girl. You got it. Come on. You can follow up. One of my favorite follow-ups is, hey, did you see my last message? They always respond to that. Oh yeah. Da, da, da. Okay. So always follow up. And how you can follow up is, hey, look, like inviting to the next exposure. Yes, Maria. Yes. Inviting them to the next exposure, inviting to the next op call, inviting them to something. Oh God, I just found this video that I think would just really help you understand the science behind our products better, because I know that was something that you're really interested in. I found this great video that I think would really be of value. When do you think you can watch it? It's about 5 minutes long. Get that time commitment. So just that next thing, get creative. And talking about something not business related, I talked about that too. And this is one that you guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, because he came for me here. Write it down, track your business, okay? I'm not an organized person, y'all. And I'm getting better. I got my little notebook of names. Okay. I'm getting better at it. Excel sheets, I don't do, but this pen and paper, I've been working on it, but write it down. Okay. Because if you can't track your business, how are you going to help somebody? I'm talking to myself. How are you going to help your new person work their business if you don't know your numbers? Okay, so I think usually most of the time, if somebody asks you, like your upline asks you, so how many people did you reach out to? How many people did you invite? Usually we tend to say the conversations that we have. So, I probably invited like 15 people the last 2 weeks, when you really only invited 6 people, just because you're thinking you invited more because you had a lot of conversations, but never ended up inviting. So tracking your business, this is how you can get better. Okay. No shame, no guilt with where you are at right now. This is just a self-reflection call for us to get better as network marketing professionals. Okay. And then closing. Okay, mindset shift. All right, rate yourself first on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, be honest up in here. We do not like liars. So you are doing them the favor, not the other way around. When you're reaching back out to them and you're asking for the close, you're asking, hey, are you ready? Okay, you're doing them the favor. And one thing that he said that I love, and I'm totally going to implement this. Okay. He said that there's something that they do not accept within their team, and that is minimum disease. So how many times we always shoot for, oh yeah, it only is $199 to sign up to change your life. Okay. That's all that it takes to start $1 million business. No, he always goes for the biggest sign up. He said, if gas price is more expensive than starting your business to change your life, it's too cheap. Always talk about the biggest pack and talk about it being the best way to start. Fall back on letting them see everything, but recommend that biggest pack. Not for you to get the extra bonus, but so they can take their business more seriously. When you pay to play, you pay attention. Okay? You do not want to adopt the minimum disease, because whatever you do, you have to understand that that's what you're duplicating to your team. Do you want to teach them like, hey, look, this business is only worth $199, or is it worth that overachiever pack? Are you an overachiever? This is what we recommend. Okay. And to close out, I want you to understand, y'all, that the skill sets will set you free. A book that I recommend is Go Pro by Eric Worre. He talks about the 7 skill sets. I think also Get Over Your Damn Self is a good one too. I haven't personally read that one. But Eric Worre is great. It's also on Spotify, so you can like audio listen to it too. But he has scripts, just ways to reach out. But he really talks about those 7 skill sets when it comes to network marketing. And look, this is like the best news ever. These are the only things that you really need to learn and become pro at to be a pro in your business and be completely free. Okay. And remember that you never know when one person can join your business and completely change everything for you. It just takes one person. How beautiful is that? Right? So the better that you get, how do you get better? You practice, you do the things, you do these skills, you set it into action. The only way you can go from a 4 to inviting is to invite. Send 10 more invites, 20 more invites to go from a 4 to a 5. Plan, do, review. Another thing. Plan what you're going to do. Okay, I'm going to do my 3 invites. Remember, that's a challenge. If you guys forgot, that's the challenge. 3 invites a day for the rest of this month. Plan it, do it, and then review. How did it go? How could I get better for next month? Because I promise you, and this is what Eric Worre literally hounds us on. If you plan, do, review every single day after every single conversation, there's no way you will not get better. It's the people that just do it and they don't look back at their work. They don't look to see what they could have done better. Those are the people that will walk in circles and circles and circles and wonder why they're not growing. Okay. Treat it like a profession, because I know you guys y'all are professionals. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and listening. I hope you guys got value. I hope this was a transformational call. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can totally drop them. If you guys have any questions, I'll stop the recording. You're welcome.